Guys, it's your girl Renee, and today is Onion Day. Yep, I already got my potatoes out there, got them all planted in their pots. I'm still looking at this crazy bee out here, but I'm going to be working on those Dixondale onions. So let me show you what I'm doing. I'm just opening up the box here and getting all the onions out of here. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. They packed these bad boys in here. Look at this. See how many onions are these? Look, onions. Just loads and loads of onions. So I'm going to separate these onions. I'm going to put some that are, they're white and they're red. Make sure I got them up in here. So we're going to pull them all out of here. And see how many onions they are? Look at these. These are Short Day Sampler, which has the yellow and they have the red. So what I'm just going to do, I think it's white, yellow, and red. So what I'm going to do is I have these containers right here, and I'm going to separate them in these containers. So then when I go out there and I plant them, they will all be separated and I won't have to worry about outside dividing these bad boys up. So it is what it is. So I'm going to take this rubber band off. That's what I'm saying. These are lots of onions. And these are all the white ones. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the big ones out. Like these size ones right here. Because these look like the best. And I'm going to put them over here for the white ones. And all the little ones like this that are white, I'm going to put them in the top. The top part will be for the little ones, and the nice size ones will be there. Same goes for the yellow onions. That looks like a nice size onion, so I'm going to stick those in there. Look at this one. Now this one is a nice size onion, so I will definitely be planting this one. Let's see, that's what I want. I want to get the best ones in the ground now, and then the smaller ones I'll just, take my time and just get them in there. Because these little baby ones, see if I can get the good size ones like this. Look at this white one. That's a good one right there. Has good roots and everything. So I'm just going to separate those. So that's what your girl's going to be doing today. I'm going to get them all where they need to be. Separate them. And then I'm going to go outside, try to get a spot ready, or I will be planting these bad boys. And then I won't have to worry about it. So let me finish getting these all sorted. It's funny how these onions look. Look at this. See how they got the green tops already? Bottoms, ready to rock and roll. All right, so I'll be back once I get some of these done. Now, some of these onions, they don't look so good. So the ones that I don't think look so good, I'm just going to put them to the side. All right, I got my hands full with this today. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, so I've sorted all my short day onions, and I love that they give you these little tags that helps you stay organized, because I do a whole lot better if I can stay organized. And then I have a bundle of intermediate onions. So this is how I've divided them. My short day onions that are my sampler package. All the ones I'm going to plant are right here. So I have the yellow, the red, and the white. These are the ones I picked out. They look pretty good. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See how nice and fat this yellow onion is? See, that's what I was looking for. One thing I can say about Dixondale Farms is that they do give you a lot of good bulbed onions. And you also going to get a little bit of the really small ones. And but they come really grown well. They come with a lot of green, good root system. So that's why I always go and I always purchase from Dixondale. So these ones that are like really, really small, like these ones, these are the ones that I'm gonna stick in like pots. And I'm just gonna stick them all over my garden. Wherever I can find a spot, that's where these bad boys going. I might even try putting some of these small ones into like that one of those black concrete planters that I always grow my onion sets in, just to see how well these perform in those black long tubs. When I plant these out, I will show you guys what I'm talking about. And these are my short day white onions that came with a lot of small ones. See, this is what I'm talking about. See how small they are? Real thin. These are the ones that I'm going to put in those concrete planters because I don't know if these will bulb out and get as big as these ones, the good ones that I'm going to plant. That's why I'm going to put them in that concrete planter to give them an opportunity. Even if they get like this big or even like a pearl size onion, I will feel like that's a win-win situation because hey, an onion is an onion regardless what size they are. And I can also use the tops. You know, once they grow out, I can use the tops, cut them off and dehydrate them. So that's a good thing. Now let's look at my intermediate ones. These are the ones that I will put in those little planters because they're really small. I call them like bony, like see how small and thin they are. But look at the root system. This root system is really good. And these are the red ones. And I mix the white ones and the yellow ones together. See, these are the ones I'm going to put in the concrete ones. These are the ones I will be planting out. I only could find um, a good yellow and white onions. Now I looked through this bunch of the red ones, but I didn't see a lot of red ones that look bulky like this. Like in my short day onions, see how big these were, big and bulky, and then see how the intermediates were really, really small. So that's why I'm hoping that my short day onions will make me proud because I really like red onions. So I'm banking my short day onions will do what they need to do, grow really nicely for me, and I can have some onions. So I'm glad that I was able to purchase some of that potash that I use to plant with my potatoes because they said that that potash could be used for your onions. So I'm going to load these containers up wherever I put these onions in, especially this one, my short day onion sampler. These are the ones that I think I'm going to have the most potash with is because look at the how many I'm going to have to plant out. Do you see that? They look good now and they're just in their beginning stages. So come on, Dixondale. And I love how Dixondale sends you a pamphlet on how to plant your onions, and they give you 10 ways to ensure your onion success. And then inside, but do you see the fields and fields of onions that they have? That's why I was wondering if I can put some of this planted up on that slope that I have in the middle, but I don't know. I may do like experiment and do like one little patch up on the hill just to see how they fare. And then inside this pamphlet, you will see that it says preparation, They tell you the site section you should choose, soil, how to prepare your soil, planting, the care and the maintenance, what fertilizers and how to fertilize your onions, how to weed your onions, what insects are going to be attacking your onions, diseases that come with. I didn't know there was onion leaf blight. I never heard of that before. But now that I saw that, it says almost all onion disease are caused by leaf wetness and fall into other bacteria or fungi classified biweekly spray of a fungicide will prevent the spots from being created. A copper application will kill the spots but not prevent them from reforming. So I'm looking on mine to make sure I don't have any of that, which I don't think I do. And then it shows you how the onions will start bulbing. That's what we want. We want them onions to get as big and fat as possible. So this is a picture on how they suggest on planting your onions. See that? So I'm hoping. Whew, boy, am I hoping. And they also have how to tell you how to store your onions, how to cure your onions, and if you're growing shallots or leeks. See? So this is a very informative little pamphlet that they always include in your orders when you order anything from Dixondale Farms. All right, guys. So I have done the hard part of sorting. Now I have to figure out the locations for where I'm going to put all these onions. That's the thing. That's why I need to go to Lowe's and get some good quality soil. I'm going to use some of the compost soil that I made. And then I already have my amendments. Oh, and I got to get some bone meal because I didn't have bone meal for when I planted my potatoes out. I only had blood. So I got to get some bone meal. And then I'm going to look at, I think I should have enough pots. I think I'm good in the pot department because I got pots all over my garden. So I don't think I'll have problems with putting the onions in locations because they're all going to be in pots. I may do 2 sections for in ground just to see. I'm going to show you that one section when I plant my onions out. The section where I planted them and forgot about it, but that was the one location I had the best results. So I think I'll see what I have planted over there and then maybe clear that spot, put a couple of these onions in there, and then we shall see how this onion journey goes. So fingers crossed, say a prayer for your girl because, I say this all the time. Your girl be on the struggle bus. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave it there because I got a lot of work ahead of me. So you'll probably see a couple of videos of my onion prep and then planting the onions in their forever home. And then we're going to say a prayer over them and then just let the Lord and Mother Nature take the wheel and let them do what they do and try to help Miss Renee get some onions this season. All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I've been checking and a lot of you guys are watching my videos but haven't subscribed. So I would hope that you would want to see how my onions come out this season and you'll be intrigued and you'll hit that subscribe button so you can follow along with me on this onion adventure. That's why I call my channel Renee's Garden Adventures because there's always something going over here, some type of adventure, something exciting always going over here in my garden, whether it's the critters, these bees, whatever. You'll never be disappointed when you tune in to check out my channel. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. And don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll know when I have another video coming your way. All right, guys, let me get these onions because Lord have mercy, your girl got a lot of onions to put in the ground. Woohoo! It's going to be backbreaking, but I think it'll be worth it when I can harvest these onions. All right, guys, take care.